guys! So I just made it to Anaheim today. I just thought that I'd make a quick video, well it'll be quick for me in that I'm not scripting this out, about how I actually got into the Disney College program. Not like how to pass the phone interview or how to do this and that, more like how I found out about it and why I thought that it'd be a great thing to do, and it was. To start off, I would just like to say that my story is that I've always been a huge fan of Disney, but as a child was never able to come to any of the parks. I only have brothers, so I think that a lot of my Disney experience is more like unigender, as in I didn't really watch any princess movies until like a lot later in my childhood. So mostly what I remember is like Toy Story and Lion King and all that kind of stuff that's made for like boys and girls. And I remember my mom playing the piano. She had our Disney collection songbook. Half of the movies I hadn't even seen because they were Disney princess movies and my brothers didn't want to watch them with me. I have really great memories of her like playing the piano and me dancing around in the background and sometimes singing. Anyway, so like I said, I've always been a big fan of Disney, and I got to go once with my high school band class, which was awesome. We got to come here to California. But then after that I really was kind of bummed because I didn't know when the next time I'd be able to visit was. Nobody in my family is like super excited about the parks. Not that they don't like them, it's just not their thing, you know. I was really determined to get here some way or another. So first I looked into what it would be like to be a Disney princess, you know. It's every girl's dream or whatever, yada yada. And I thought if I could be a Disney princess, I could live at Disney. But the dream got even better than that because Disney College program is a thing. Now, I don't know who I heard it from first, but I do know my cousins know somebody that used to be in the Disney College program, and then I think I heard of a couple other people who used to be in it, and I was like, what is this? Anyway, so I found out about the Disney College program, and I was like, this is literally a dream come true. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go for it. When I first found out about it, though, I wasn't exactly sure what it was. I thought it was literally Disney College, you know. I thought that I would be attending a lot of classes and getting some sort of degree. You know, that was back in when I was first starting high school that I found out about it. But it's not that really. There are some classes you can take, and most colleges will take them as credits. However, they are mostly extracurricular credits or like electives, so they won't be as useful going towards a degree. Anyway, here is pretty much the lowdown about the Disney College program. What is it? Well, it's a chance for a college student, somebody who is currently enrolled in college, to go and live in either Florida or California, to work in one of the parks or also downtown Disney, and to enjoy an experience where you're with other college students who also like Disney. It's pretty straightforward, you know. You do have classes that you can take, like I said. Here for Disneyland, you're required to take at least one class. In Florida, it wasn't like that when I was there. They might have changed it, but I'm not aware of that. So I applied after my first quarter of college at my local community college, and I was accepted into Florida. Now, I had applied for California and Florida, but California has a much smaller program, although it's getting bigger. And usually it's easier if you live closer to California to get into California program, and also if you've had previous experience with Disney parks. Like in my case, I went to Florida, because I got into that program, and I worked there for 8 months. And then it was easier than when I came back to get into the program here in California. But for the Florida program, Disney provides housing. You can opt to not use Disney housing, but the default kind of is that they will have you in housing. Here in California, the default isn't having housing provided by Disney, although it is now an option, which it wasn't earlier. I have chosen to be in Disney housing just because I don't live very close to California, and finding an apartment myself would have just been more of a pain than just using Disney housing. Housing costs include your utilities, and in the case of Florida, they provide transportation to the parks, which is where you'll be working, and some other places like the malls and Walmart, just so that if you don't have a car, you can easily get around. Here in California, they don't have a transportation system. I will be, as I go through this program, elaborating and doing more videos about the differences between California and Florida. So look forward to that, because I know there's a lot of differences, and I'm excited to see what they are and tell you guys about it. But there's no transportation system that is specifically Disney college program students. However, they do give you a pass for the public transportation system, because apparently it's very efficient and a lot of cast members use it anyway, so Disney gives the college program students free passes. Now, a lot of the Californian program students already have their cars, so that's why it wouldn't really make sense for them to have a transportation system specifically for college program students, as well as the fact that everything here is a lot closer together. I can already tell, as in from my hotel here, I am looking at Cars Land and the Tower of Terror. So it's a lot closer, and I think that the area that the apartments are at also has a lot of things close to it, as far as I could tell from the map. But again, like I said, I'll be looking into that in the future to show you guys. So here's basically what I did. You can see that, well, hopefully you can see that I Googled Disney College Program, and it actually came up here with a search result, and I'll put a screen cap in. So it says Disney College Program Home, and then it has a line thing, Jobs and Careers. So you can click on that. It'll actually take you to a whole dashboard of options about program components. So there's even a tab for parents and family, so that if they want to know more about it, you can direct them to that. Anyway, another important piece, which I'll put another screen cap in here, is this little bit here that says Apply Now. So applications aren't always open, which is kind of the problem. But if you sign up on Twitter and on Facebook to get notifications, if you like the Disney College Program, it will tell you when applications are open. And that way you can be sure to get your application in soon, because it's kind of first come, first serve. You know, you're applying for a job, so it's like they're not just going to give it to whoever applies first, but it is a first come, first serve, in that if you wait too long, all the positions will be filled. So on Twitter, the Disney College Program is at DLRCP interns. They're pretty awesome at telling you when the applications are open. As an alumni of the college program, I can honestly say I would recommend it to anybody who's looking to apply. It's a lot of hard work, but you make some of the best friends. You get free access to the parks when you're not working, and it is the experience of a lifetime. I know that sounds, corny, but it's so true. If you like Disney, you're gonna love it. A lot of people are concerned about whether it would ruin the magic, and I have to say, after going through an 8-month program, it didn't ruin the magic at all. In fact, I hold so much more about the Disney College Program and Disney parks close to me now. There's things that I would not have known about if I had just been a normal guest that I got to experience because of. There's just a lot of perks of being a Disney cast member, and you have opportunities to be hired on later, full-time, instead of just being a college program student. There's a lot of info in some of my other videos, so if you're really wanting to know about it, you can check those out on my channel here, Miss Noriginal on YouTube. And I really hope that you apply if you're wanting to. It's a really great experience. One of the great things about the Disney College Program also is that they do have college kids in mind. They have the programs divided up so that you only have to take a quarter off or a semester off rather than a whole year and it just getting in the middle of your schedule. They have fall and spring advantage programs, which are a whole semester's worth, which is ends up being about 8 months, because you come in the summer and leave at the end of the semester, or you come at the beginning of a semester and leave at the end of the summer. They also have just fall and spring, which last 4 months instead. That's what I'm doing right now. This time it's going to be a 4-month program, so it'll only take up a quarter of my time, and then I'll get back to school and pick up right where I left off, If your school goes by semesters instead, though, the advantage would work for you, because they wait until the whole semester's over. There is a housing video that I did, so that explains the housing situation a little bit better. I also have a video which is an apartment tour for my apartment in Florida, and I'll be doing one when while I'm here in California as well as a housing video, and I'll probably do a transportation one because transportation here is different and you have to find your way around, you know. If you have any questions about getting started for the Disney College program, ask me, because I promise you I'll answer one way or another, in a video or in just a direct comment. And I can direct message as well. Basically, the Disney College program is one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm just kind of getting overwhelmed thinking about it, that I'm just getting ready to start another one. Anyway, I want you to know that you can totally do it if you want to. And even if you get waitlisted the first time you apply, I got waitlisted the first time I applied, and I ended up still getting hired on, you know? I just had to wait a little longer than everybody else. And then I know a lot of people who applied once and then applied the next time that the applications were open and they got in. It's a great experience, and if you're willing to put yourself out there, you'll reap great rewards. I really hope you check it out. So I really hope that helped, and like I said, feel free to leave comments. I will definitely answer your questions.